Hello everyone, I am here to do another flip through, and this time I will be doing a flip through on this notebook, which is where my mom used to write like stuff about me when I was a baby. So yeah, as you can tell, it is very beat up. So it's a really old book. Okay, so I'm Melissa Ortega, that's my name. September 10th, that's when I was born, 1992. And this is a picture of me when I was baby. I was a month and a half. So yeah, that was me. And here my mom was talking like about when I was born, where I was born, who was there when I was born, and stuff like that. And here she mentioned that when the 2 days of me being born, the first 2 days, that's when I got my ears pierced. Yeah, because in Mexico, like I don't know, we're used to piercing the ears, like to the girls, like usually when they're almost newborns and stuff. So yeah. And that's when I got baptized, which was February 21st, 93. Wait, yeah, I think it's 93. Yeah. That's when I started to stand up by myself in the, oh my goodness, in the crib. Yeah, I was trying to find what it was called in English. Sorry. And here she mentions that I can't see anybody eating something because I want to eat whatever they're eating too. So yeah. Here she mentions that they gave me some food on a plate, and I was like using my hands to eat it, and then I just grabbed the plate and started eating it with my mouth instead. So yeah, that's what she mentioned right there. And 93. She mentions that I like to push the baby walker. Like I like to push it from the back, and I would get really mad if they would take it away from me. So yeah. And here she mentions that I like to ride this June 17, 93, that I like to ride the bicycle a lot. Of course with the help of someone, but when they put me in the bicycle, like I don't want to get down, and I'll cry if they get me down a bit. So yeah. And in here they mentioned that June 20th they bought me my own tricycle. Yeah, I think that's what it's in English. Yeah, tricycle. So in here, June 17, they wouldn't, since I always wanted to be on a bicycle, on the 20th of June, they decided to buy me my own tricycle. So yeah. And some art I did. She's talking about me learning how to drive or use the tricycle. So yeah. And we are in the 93 year 93. And here she mentions that they were at church, and I was just screaming and yelling, and they had to like take me out of church, like take me outside to the truck. because I wasn't behaving very well. Oh my goodness. And in here, my mom mentioned that I still use the bottle, like they're trying to take it away from me, but I cry a lot if I don't have it. And that one day she gave me atole. It's like a Mexican drink. Let me see if I can find it on my phone. And she gave it to me on a cup instead of the bottle, and that I was so mad and I threw it on my dad's face. I don't know, I was a bad child. That's atole. I don't know if you guys can see, but yeah, it's a really good Mexican drink. So yeah, since they didn't want to give me my bottle, I just threw it on my dad's face. I was a crazy child. So yeah, more writing about me. In here they traced my hand and my foot. This was April 6th. I was 1 year old and 7 months. So yeah, that was my little hand and my little foot. In here, April 1994, my mom mentions that I like to ride the horses a lot because we used to live back at my grandfather, my dad's dad has like this big ranch or barn, yeah, and like they have a lot of horses, cows, pigs, goats, chickens, you know. And so when we used to live over there, I would ride the horses a lot. So that's why my mom mentions that I like riding horses a lot. And yeah, I grew up in a ranch or barn. I don't know which one you call it, if there's a difference or not. But yeah. And here my mom mentions, this is May 1994. My mom mentions that that I like to grab the ants, like with my hand, and they're alive, and that they don't sting me. I don't know how you say that. Like, I don't know, I was crazy. So I liked to play with the ants, apparently. And yeah. And here they were celebrating my birthday. It was September 11th, and that's when they were celebrating my birthday. And here they bought me a bicycle, and that I was super excited about it. Some of my art. And here's more art from me. And here they trace my foot again. This was October 22nd, 1995. Yeah, it looks like a 2, but I guess she got confused or something. But it's 1995. And in here I was trying to trace my hand, and I was writing something. And here my mom mentions that my dad took us for a ride on a horse, and that my mom was really scared, and I was like directing the horse, and that I was pretty good at it, and that I was laughing at my mom because she was really scared. And in here my mom mentions that my dad was teaching me how to drive a tractor. Oh, that's because on my grandfather's ranch, he also like has this place where he harvests. Yeah, I think that's the right word. He harvests different types of like chili, corn, watermelon, cantaloupe, and zucchini, like all kinds of stuff. And when we used to live over there, like my dad would help my grandfather with stuff like that. So here my dad was teaching me how to drive the tractor, and my mom mentions that I was pretty good at it. Like if the tractor would move like to one side, like I would fix it so it could go straight. So yeah. Here my mom mentions that I say a lot of bad words. That's because my dad always uses a lot of bad words, so I guess when I was little I was copying him, of course. And here, September 5th, 1997, they traced my hand again. I guess that's why I like tracing my hand a lot. Like, my parents used to trace my foot and my hand a lot. And some of my art. And that's the end of mine. This is my brother's. He was born May 8th, 1999. And that's when he got his first haircut. So yeah, this is like my brother's. She didn't wrote as much for my brother, but yeah. And I think this is a drawing my dad would make. This one looks really creepy. That's funny. And yeah, that's all. Well, thank you for watching, guys. Bye-bye.